4 practical steps to flourish through rest. How can you begin to do that in your life? First, embrace God's gift of Sabbath. Begin to understand. If you want to change, write the word differently if you're taking it on your sheet if you want. Embrace God's gift of rest, because that's what Sabbath means. Embrace God's gift of rest. And remember that He's the one who initiated. He built it into creation. It is part of creation cycle. It's what we're supposed to do. But most of us don't do it very well. Second, create a daily rhythm of renewal. Like, figure out how to create some daily rhythms of renewal for your life. As I mentioned earlier, we're all in different seasons. We face different things. We're challenged by different things. How can you begin to create some daily rhythms of renewal for you? This is a great time to do this. Barry just talked about it. 21 Days of Prayer starts next week. Third, trust God with your limits. Trust God with your limits. This is a struggle for a lot of us. Especially if you're an A-type personality. You're like, I'm going. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it again tomorrow because that's who I am. But you need to trust God with your limits. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, each time he said, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I'm glad to boast about my weakness so that the power of Christ can work through me. Most of us don't live that very well. And then fourth, follow Jesus' example. As I read in his passage from Mark, he prioritized rest. He prioritized renewal, not just for him, but the people that were with him. Most of us, when you think back, as I talked about our New Year's resolutions, most of us think that if we want to flourish physically, that I've got to try harder. I've got to work out more. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. That very well may be true, but that's not the first thing you need to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to begin to rest and be renewed through Christ.